Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Yue Eats. I'm Yue, and today I am outside of one of the most awaited reopenings of a steakhouse, maybe since Delmonico Steakhouse in Friday. I am outside of, I never took French, so I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation. I'm just gonna do my best. Le Relais de Venise L'Entrecôte. But this is like the most famous steakhouse from France. In Paris, this is a place that only sells one thing and only one thing only, steak frites. I think they might also sell salad and they might also sell dessert, I think. I'm not so sure, but they mostly specialize in steak frites and for a fixed price of 35 bucks. And I heard the other day that this place is reopening. And you know, walking by this place, I saw that it looks like they're, it looks like they seem like they're open. They seem to be, bustling and hustling and getting ready for dinner service. Although it turns out that actually what it is they're not really open yet. Really, they're just open for a soft opening, for a private event. So only friends and family of the staff, which is a shame because I thought it was my lucky day. I thought I was gonna be able to waltz right in and get me a great steak frites. But unfortunately not today, they're not open. I definitely wanna come back tomorrow. So we're gonna come back tomorrow and we're gonna give this place a shot. So see you tomorrow. Okay guys, we're back the day after. Now yesterday when we were passing by there was no line, and today the complete opposite. We came all the way here from New Jersey, so we're gonna wait as long as it takes, so stay tuned.
They just got it, They're putting their money where their mouth is. They're trying to...
Okay, so it was about a 20-minute wait. It wasn't actually that bad. It was actually because the restaurant wasn't open yet. But once it opened, it actually moved pretty quickly, the line. But I guess because the restaurant was empty. And yeah, definitely a totally different vibe compared to yesterday. Yesterday, completely empty as they got ready for their special events. But today, yeah, definitely a little bit more hustling and bustling, but still a lot of empty tables. So I guess they're taking their time filling it just so that they can keep up with the service. It's a really nice atmosphere though. I really like the vibe. I like the color scheme and everything. Very well lit, which is always good for YouTube videos, for lighting. And just in general, the service here has been so friendly. Like everyone is so nice. I guess it's opening day, so they're full of energy still, but very genuinely friendly staff. All right, so there's only one thing on this menu, or I think three things. There's only salad, steak, and fries. If there's only one thing on the menu, I'm not sure how this works. Are they gonna bring me a menu, or do I just tell them what I want? So let's wait and see what happens. And it looks like I might not be the only influencer or YouTuber here, unless this guy is filming for the website or something, but you got someone there. Yeah, he's professionally filming or taking pictures. Maybe he works for the official social media page or something.
The order is for you, only for you? Or?
Just me, yep.
This is your first time here?
First time.
Oh yeah, nice. Welcome to the restaurant. This is French restaurant. We have one set menu, 2 courses.
Okay.
The first course is salad, walnuts, and master dinner.
Okay.
And the second course is 2 portions steak, French fries, and our secret sauce on the top.
Okay.
How do you like your steak? Because we have medium, red, blue, well done.
Medium, rare, blue, and what was the last one?
Well done.
Well done. Oh, well done. Okay. Do most people do rare? Is that most popular?
Rare.
Rare?
Yeah, rare.
Okay, I'll do rare.
Rare?
Rare, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't really see anyone else getting menus, so that's pretty much it. So they pretty much just ask you how you want your steak. It's either blue, which is like even more rare than rare, and then rare, medium, and well done. So that's all they got, these 4 doneness levels. No medium rare or medium well or anything in between. I do want to show you one thing though, is you guys remember when that restaurant Skirt Steak was really TikTok famous? All they do is write your doneness and that's it. So it's a rare steak. First, let's review the water. Ha, no, just kidding, we're not gonna do that. Let's wait for our main course, the walnut salad. Although I wonder if we should try something out of the dessert case. The desserts look pretty interesting. I'm not usually the biggest dessert guy, but I can get into it if I need to. Thank you. All right, so this is their walnut salad, one of the only 2 courses we will be getting today. But yeah, this is their walnut salad with, they say I see a walnut there, and supposedly with some walnut dressing, but does not look super wet. Like, is there dressing on this? It doesn't really look like it, but maybe it's just a very thin layer, or it's very clear. Well, we'll eat it and we'll find out, because it almost looks like it's just plain lettuce. Let's eat this part on top. Oh, damn. I didn't know there was bread, too. Apparently bread is also part of the 2 courses. Anyways, let's see how the salad is. Okay, so it's definitely fresh lettuce, but at least that part that I just ate, it definitely tasted pretty dry. Like, it definitely tasted like it was basically just a leaf of lettuce. This part looks more wet, so let's dig into this part, why don't we? Let me tell you, it's a shame that this salad is not evenly dressing, so to say. Like, it's not evenly dressed. But the part of the salad that does have dressing, that dressing tastes great. The dressed part, as opposed to the, how do I say, not dressed part, the naked part of the salad, I guess. But the dressed part just, I don't know, this salad dressing just has such great flavor. It's almost like a savory flavor. It's not citrusy or tasting like mayo or ranch or blue cheese or something like that. It actually kind of has like savory flavor. Now, if only they could apply this savory dressing more evenly so I'm not just eating plain lettuce, I'm gonna at least enjoy this part. While it's hopefully still warm, let's try the bread. Ooh, actually the plate is warm, so maybe that means the bread is warmed up. And that's some nice looking freshly baked French bread, if you ask me. Oh, actually, the bread is not warm at all. The bread is not as warm as the plate, but that's okay. Really pillowy and airy bread. Love the texture of this bread. I wish the outside was a little bit crispier, but it's okay. I mean, this is good bread. Like, it's still got some nice crust, but they say that this place is all about their steak sauce. So I am going to save this delectable French bread for the sauce, because I hear that's what this bread really is for. Let's finish this, and let's finish this as much as we can. Look, I took one forkful and it's pretty much the whole salad. And then we'll wait for our steak.
The auditors are going crazy after like the big one. But we just haven't seen like they're still making their money.
Alright, so our steak frites is here. And it was a pretty long wait, not gonna lie. I actually kind of timed it, so we waited in line outside for about 20 minutes. It was about 5:50 by the time we got inside the restaurant. So we did get one of our courses. It's now about 6:50, it's almost 7 o'clock, so we waited about an hour total for the main course, so definitely not quick service here. But hopefully it's worth the wait. Now, I am gonna butcher this pronunciation, but this is the famous L'Entrecôte steak. I did my best. And yeah, for 35 bucks, you get some fries and a rare steak. That is definitely rare, although apparently they go even more rare than that if you get a blue steak. Now, I know more rare meat might scare a lot of you guys off, but if you're a steak lover, eventually you kind of warm up to it. Like, I really don't mind a less done meat when it comes to beef at all. And these fries are looking pretty good too. Probably hand cut, I'm guessing. I mean, I would hope so if the restaurant only has 2 savory courses on the menu. Only fries and only steak. Now, I gotta say, it's not the biggest portion. While it is 35 bucks, so you know, you get what you pay for. It's not a super large portion. But the thing about this place is you get a free refill. You get a free, not only fry refill, well, I think the fries are like permanent free refills, but the meat, you get like 1 free refill. So even though this looks like it's maybe like, I don't know, like 3 ounces, I guess it's maybe more like 6 ounces when you refill it. But I have waited so long, I am starving, and I was super disciplined not to eat as much of the bread as I could to not fill up on carbs. So let's just dive into this almost blue steak.
Got a picture of the dessert. I want you to...
Oh, look at that. It's like pre-sliced actually, so I'm not gonna have any problems trying to slice this with one hand like I do when I try to butter bread with one hand. Oh, it's so thin, it's hard to pick up. But as thin as the steak looks, it looks like it's got a nice sear on it on all sides. So it may be thin, but it's got a nice sear, which is a great sign.
Just get that chocolate and that chocolate. These are like,
oh man. That is really tender, oh my goodness. Just look at that incredible color on the steak. There is the sear on all sides, and they slice it thin for you so that it's really, really tender. I think they use sirloin steak here, so it's not a bad cut, but it's not exactly known for tenderness. But when you have good quality meat, and when you slice it thin, paper thin like this, you really bring out the tenderness. In fact, this is so tender that even though some of these are almost stuck together, let's try double fisting some of these steak frites. Oh wow. Even if you eat two at a time, they're just so tender that it's like filet mignon. It melts in your mouth. Maybe even more tender than some filet mignons I've had. And unlike filet mignon, which is a relatively flavorless steak, it's mostly known for tenderness, tends to go well with sauces. This is still a sirloin, I believe, so you retain some of that great beefy sirloin flavor, yet it still somehow has the tenderness of filet mignon. Wow, this is one of the most famous steakhouses in Paris, and I gotta say, for value so far and quality, quickly becoming one of my favorites in New York as well. I will admit, I was skeptical at first, there was a long wait, which made me a little bit grumpy, and then when I saw the relatively small portion size, I was kind of thinking, okay, maybe this is just one of those, like, bougie French things where it mostly is, like, delicate and pretty. Nah, I was wrong. It was worth the wait. This is incredible. Outstanding. I'm gonna guess that the sauce is playing a big role. Actually, they tend to talk about the sauce the most. Like, the restaurant really brags about their sauce. Food critics really brag about their sauce, which I believe is made from chicken liver, I believe. To be honest, the sauce is good. Like, it's got some savory chicken flavor, nice buttery chicken savory flavor. But to be honest, I almost like the softness of this meat more than the flavor of the sauce. I mean, the sauce indeed is good and it pairs perfectly, but let me tell you, the tenderness and flavor of the meat itself is already doing it for me. Like, for me, the sauce is almost like an afterthought. Remember what I said about saving that bread in case I needed it? Well, duty calls, baguettes. Okay, let's soak up some of this. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Oh, more of that sauce. Thank you. Thank you so much. So generous. Wow, look at that. Is this usual?
Like some more French fries? No, not really. This is special.
Oh, thank you. Well, I guess it's obvious I'm filming, so they gave me more steak than usual. But this is perfect because now I have more sauce to dip my bread in. So let's see how this sauce is.
This is the air.
Wow, look at this. Oh my goodness. That sauce is indeed making a big difference. I guess when the meat is as good as it is, I guess, like, you just tend to assume a lot of it is on the meat. But that sauce, now that I'm just eating the sauce on its own, I can see that the sauce is really, really the secret. I don't know what they're putting in this sauce, but it's like magic or some sort of illegal substance for sure. Outstanding. This steak is just so incredible. Like, I could annihilate this entire second helping, very generous second helping that they gave me. But let's not forget about the fries, It's steak frites after all. It's not, just steak. So let's see how the frites latter half of the steak frites is. Oh yeah. Those fries are absolutely outstanding. I suspect that these fries are being fried in peanut oil because they have like a nuttiness to them. Like when you eat like Five Guys, there's like a certain nuttiness to the fries, and I feel like it's from the peanut oil. There definitely is some sort of secret ingredient in these fries. After all, just because they're hand cut, which these definitely are, does not mean that they're automatically going to be awesome. Either peanut oil or pork lard, one or the other. Something is making these fries from great to heavenly. Wow. And you know what? We gotta eat these the way they were intended, with the sauce. Wow, they go perfectly with the sauce. Once you add the sauce, it's almost like you're eating like a delicious French poutine or something. Chicken liver poutine. Make it happen, Paris. You'll make like billions of dollars if you do that. Wow, they gave me so much steak. They're so kind, but let's eat one more of these with lots of sauce, and then let's see what they got in the dessert cart. Why don't we?
Here, I think one of the older guys in his 50s, he could pass me.
Bacharan.
Bacharan is what it's called. Okay, thank you. Wow, so what was called the famous Bacharan, you know, this is a French restaurant, but this almost looks more like a Leaning Tower of Pisa. So, you know, getting a little confused here, but it looks good regardless. I guess I better eat this quick. It's ice cream. I don't want to eat it before, I don't want to eat this before this Leaning Tower, you know, completely collapses. So how best to do that? Starting at the base will only accelerate the collapse, right? So let's start at the top, I guess? Or, I don't know. Maybe let's start in the middle? How do I... Look at this. It's like a layer of ice cream sandwich. Although I think this is... there you go. Okay, so what I believe this is... Oops. Look at it. It actually fell over, but miraculously did not fall onto the table. Now, I believe what this is are basically layers of ice cream and meringue. So like ice cream sandwiches, but the meringue is in the middle. Oh wait, no. This is the meringue, and this is the ice cream. So the meringue is the bun, I think. So basically ice cream sandwiches of meringue and ice cream. Let's eat it before it melts. All right. Let's try again.
Yes, I would go.
The desserts, on one hand, it doesn't taste as good as it looks, but on the other hand, it also doesn't taste as bad as it looks at the same time, if you can believe that weird contradiction there. The ice cream actually is quite nice. It has nice flavor, and it kind of contrasts well with this cookie slash meringue-like substance. The problem, though, is that the ice cream is a little bit not so consistent. Maybe it kind of got squished out the side here, but this part here, where you kind of get this dry meringue cookie thing, and both of these like cookie things are just so dry and chalky, and I don't know, it's really not pleasant, to be honest. And as cool as this tower was, I almost would have preferred if I just got the ice cream on its own, because to be honest, I really just want to eat the ice cream itself, which is good. And all the chocolate sauce and syrup, like, it just becomes like a whole mess, and it's not my favorite dessert, I gotta say. But the ice cream is really good. But guys, I think, you know, we're gonna hold off on this for a bit. Not my biggest cup of tea, but I think that's enough to conclude the video. Out of all the budget steaks in New York, I would say this definitely blows like places that are TikTok famous like Skirt Steak away. It's pretty legit. The quality of the meat is great. The sauce is to die for. Dessert and salad, but the main course is excellent. Definitely worth the hype, even at smaller quantity. But anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Have you guys been to this Parisian place before? If so, let me know in the comments, because great minds eat alike. If you like my videos, make sure you like and subscribe. That way you stay up to date whenever I post another video. Until next time, I'll see you later.